Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about a question that motivates a person to, I think, a little bit of an investigation or overhearing some information, happening upon some information, prompts this King of Pentacles to take action that appears to be a little bit intimidating or maybe even like terrifying to other people. There could be, like a sleeping giant here that nobody really wants to awaken. There could be a leadership board that nobody really wants to say, you're wrong, or here's what we really need to do. But this is about not being scared to tell the truth or take action upon that truth. This is somebody who is, I think, very logical and strategic. Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. A lot of wind chime time. You all saw a lot of me over the last 2 days. I hope you're not sick of me. I'm going to probably only do one live stream tomorrow and hopefully 2 today. So I figured I'd kind of put out a couple extra live streams the last 2 days. So sorry if I blew your phone up. If you're looking for a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. But let's see what else we have. This is the Fairy Lenormand. Number 35, the Anchor. And number 16, the Stars. This feels to me like I don't want to be woken up from this dream. So I don't know, kind of makes me think of virtual reality. There could be some element of escapism here, or, kind of like, I don't want to know what's going wrong. Because if I accept that there's a problem, then maybe I actually have to like do something about it or take action. And that doesn't really sound like what I want to do on a Sunday. Hello there, Voyager. Hello, Johnny. How we doing? I think we need what's the news, and then we might have to dive back into the tarot. What is this like false sense of security or this escapism? So there's a conversation about some pretty detailed reports or detailed confessions or detailed facts, whatever it is. Somebody's been very blunt and honest, and there's reason to be cautious. So that's helping us to understand why they're, people that maybe don't have the boldness or they have some fears associated with taking action or talking about whatever this is. Then we have the Ghost card. No closure, cowardice, disappearing act. So this, I feel, this Ghost card is about the people who were supposed to take charge or speak up or do something about this. We have snack, obsession, physical attraction, sex appeal, and someone doing too much, trying too hard, dramatic, starter. Then we have high vibing, good vibes, living to the fullest, enjoying the present. So honestly, this kind of feels like no one else wants to tell. What was that dude's name? I can only think of his real name. The guy in Entourage. It's been so long since I've seen that show, but I feel like one of the concepts or themes there was nobody really wants to say no or tell you how to live your life when you are currently funding my life. So we could have some overindulgence, some partying, or some extravagance with relation to expenditures. But we have the people who would normally cite morals or rules or obligations, responsibilities disappearing, right? We don't have anybody to say, hey, you remember you have that like 8 a.m. interview? I know you're having a great time partying, but it is 2 a.m. It's like all those people that would say, they're not there anymore. All right, this is the Edgar Allan Poe. Hello, Shane. Good morning. Hello, D'Angelo. How are you doing? What's up, Jess? How you doing? What else do we have? 9 of Swords, the World, and the 2 of Cups. This feels like everybody has to go along with whatever this person says. The people who would say no have left. As a result, we have this 9 of Swords. I feel like this 9 of Swords or this anxiety is maybe more of like collective energy. The family's concerned or the company is concerned. What about, what about how things could go wrong? Maybe this person is going to, spend so much the company goes belly up, or maybe this person is not going to be there for their children, and so their children aren't going to have any rules established, and they're going to be spoiled or whatever. There's this concern for, if we don't have rules, what's going to happen? 4 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. It's a lot of air energy. And we did have the Knight of Swords as well. 4 of Swords, 2 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords. We also started with the 9 of Swords. So we could have somebody that is Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or has that in their chart. I think, honestly, it could also just be we're dealing with somebody that knows there's a truth they have to share, or there's something they need to say. And if they don't, there could be some pretty dire consequences. This could have to do with somebody's inheritance or taxes in some way. What else do we have? Seven of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the Chariot. So, as I was saying earlier, the people who have, the decency, the morals, the, hey, maybe we shouldn't do that because that partner doesn't work with sustainable materials, or that partner, likes to destroy small town economies. Just going to say it. This is, you have to be kind of careful who you associate with. You have to be careful who is in control or who is in charge. And it feels like whatever this is, we've got people that are like, what are we going to do here? Because somebody needs to say something. So it could be that somebody inherited a company and the way they're running it is completely antithetical to how the previous owner or the, founder of the company would run it. So here is our King of Pentacles again, somebody who is courageous. Looks like they are also quite wise. This is somebody who predicts what could go wrong. And I feel like a lot of people don't believe them, at least initially, like, oh, you're just exaggerating things. Oh, no, it's fine. This is going to be, like it always was. This person's just trying to figure out, acclimate themselves to the company. Or if this could also be, somebody who has married into a family and people are still kind of like, ooh, I don't know if I like you. I know you're my in-law, but, just didn't know that they would like somebody who wears Crocs, something stupid like that. But in all seriousness, I know that things could potentially get a little bit crazy, and it seems like other people are trying to distract themselves or escape. But I am going to do something about this because I don't want it to get into a problem. I'm going to be honest, for some of you, what I see is somebody marrying into a family and they have dating history with another person in that family. So it's like there's this concern that something is going to eventually come out. All right. What else do we have? This is the gold foil tarot. Queen of Swords in the reverse, Temperance, Page of Wands in the reverse, Death in the reverse. So this Queen of Swords in the reverse is likely representative of the energy that is causing the issues, right? And with Temperance, we have a desire to find some kind of balance or create stability, prioritize stability, but we could be dealing with somebody that pretends that they want that, but they don't really. So this could be somebody who's like being sweet to their in-laws' face, but really they're advocating for their partner to no longer talk to anybody in their family. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, I'll be kind to your face, but really I'm plotting against you. I don't want you to get what you want, or I don't want someone to be friends with you, work with you. Page of Wands in the reverse, Death in the reverse. But there's something that this person who's, married into the family doesn't really understand in terms of who talks to who, or who has the ability to maybe even watch body language and figure things out. This could be somebody who's just extremely observant, and they say, this person's gonna cause some trouble. They're trying to talk, their spouse into not talking to their parents anymore. Hello, Peggy. Hello, Lainey. How we doing? It does indeed. Hello, Half and Half. I feel like you were on a live chat the other day and I missed saying hello to you, so I'm going to say hello again. Hello. Hello. How are you? Yep, that could be. Moon in the reverse, Four of Cups. So the issue that is to be decided upon is somebody's not so great intentions. Moon in the reverse, that would be, what am I trying to hide from you in terms of what I'd actually like to see happen, right? Smiling in your face while I'm planning to, cause drama. Ten of Swords. King of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this person lies about their plans or tries to manipulate the people around them. I really do feel like there's I'm smarter than everybody else, and I can put on this act and everyone will believe me. I'm sure they think I'm just harmless and darling and perfect. No, because there's somebody who sees right through this person. They know that there's a lie here, that there's a different plan. Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Our Queen of Pentacles is also the King of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, this could be two different people. It could be husband and wife, for example. But this is the person who knows something is up. Now, granted, if My mom knows a secret. She might tell my dad, you know? There are a lot of relationships out there where you're so close. If one person knows something, the other one probably will anyways. But whoever is this King of Pentacles, whether this Queen of Pentacles is them as well, they're like, okay, we gotta do some planning of our own. So this could be, you know, let's do a background check on this person. Am I telling you to go do background checks on everybody you ever met? No, I'm not telling you to do that. But this person feels like maybe their son or daughter or nephew or niece married somebody or got mixed up in something that is not what they really thought it was. So it's like they view it as, I'm protecting you. I'm looking for information because I feel like something is off. But they're not really talking about it. I don't feel like they fully trust anyone around them. Nine of Cups, High Priestess. Yeah. I am watching. This is like, what was that movie? With Ben Stiller, Meet the Parents. This is like the Meet the Parents thing where the dad is like, I'm watching you. I know something's wrong. Of course, like the one line that sticks with me is, did you choose your rental car? Did you choose the color? It's kind of an odd color. Only geniuses choose green. This is like, I'm waiting for you to mess up. I know there's going to be something that confirms my suspicions about you. I only have to wait a little bit longer and you'll probably, tell some stupid story about milking cats. It was so cringe. So uncomfortable. If I had been the girlfriend or fiance or whatever, I would have been like, whoa, let's just, we're not doing this right now. Nope. Because that is not a thing. I can't just sit here and let you do that. All right, this is the Ghost Tarot. What else do we need to know about this? Moon in the reverse individual. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Cups. Ace of Cups. So the thing about the Knight of Cups, sometimes it's a beautiful card, right? Sometimes it's, let's think about it. But this particular deck is pretty clear with the chalice being in the water and then this dude's up on the horse like, I don't know. Is it worth retrieving? This is like a disappointment regarding an offer. So I feel there's been like an overpromise, underdeliver from this Queen of Wands in the reverse. The person who is hiding something, they could be out to try to marry for money. They could be just in general a very manipulative person and trying to isolate them from their family. They could also have some tendency to be a little bit messy with regard to fidelity. Whatever it is, with the Ace of Cups here, it's like a question mark. Is this a real love or is it not? Because I don't trust you. Definitely a protective vibe, you know? If this is more of a professional situation, this is somebody who is charismatic or charming. They're able to talk their way through just about anything or sell just about anything. We have the King of Swords in the reverse, but the problem is they lie. It's really nice to be charming, but can you do something good with it? Hello, Dr. Emery. Thank you, half and half. Hello, first time. From Chicago. I do love me some Chicago. I've got family there. Yes, yes. All right. So I feel like it's one of those situations where, yes, I can kind of schmooze my way or I can kind of, talk through things. But this Queen of Wands in the reverse, King of Swords in the reverse is starting to realize that maybe someone's on to them. Because this King of Swords is clarifying our Queen of Pentacles. So it's like this person, you can't really see it, but here, let me show you. The Queen of Pentacles is like looking down at the pentacle in her lap, right? And the King of Swords is the clarifying card. But for me, this is like, I'm looking like I'm busy. I'm involved in my work, or I'm, managing my household, whatever it is I'm doing. But really, I'm watching this King of Swords in the reverse. Because you're right there. Have you ever looked at something like a TV screen, but really what you're doing is you kind of like just like looking out of the side of your eye at something else, like, oh yeah, do you see that really hot person over there? This is, I'm watching you, but I'm not making it obvious that I'm watching you. And it could be, I'm trying to protect my family, the stability, or I'm trying to protect my generational wealth, perhaps. Death in the reverse, which we had right here as well. And the Fool in the reverse. This is a very intelligent person, this King of Pentacles or the Queen of Pentacles, if that's like their partner. I think they're both intelligent, to be honest. But this is like, you think you're laying a trap for someone else, but really what you're doing is laying a trap for yourself. So what I think is we have somebody that feels they have outsmarted at least one person in this family or in this, business, and they're about to convince other people, or at least a sufficient number of them, right, that they're just fine before they take over, before they make this person cut off their family, or before they, sell the company, whatever it is. But as they're doing their planning, as they're, trying to set things up, they're being watched. So they might be caught doing something illegal. They may be, sending text messages that will be shared with their partner. Whatever it is, we have a group effort, Three of Pentacles. We're going to figure out what's going on, figure out who you're working with or what your goals are, or, who you really are. And then we're going to tell everyone what you've been up to. Queen of Cups. Eight of Cups. Yeah. This to me is you're going to be put in a situation where you're either going to prove that you actually do care about this company, or you really do care about this person that you're trying to marry or that you have married, or you're going to prove that you actually don't care about them because something else is more important to you. So it's almost like you have something you need to attend, like a charity event or, recital. Just kidding. It's not that. And then something else comes up last minute and it's pertaining to lower vibe things, or, pitting the loved one against this maybe more monetary concern. And they know which way this distrustworthy person's going to go. They're not going to choose their beloved, right? Yeah, exactly. Jess, you're funny. All right, what else do we have? Hanged Man in the reverse. Wow, that's weird. And then the Moon in the reverse. So when I got the Death card in the reverse first, that's this one, I had to look at it twice because sometimes I confuse these two cards. And because we already had the Moon in the reverse, two cards up from that, I was like, oh, well, I wouldn't be surprised if Spirit was all, I said what I said, Moon in the reverse. And now we do have the Moon in the reverse clarifying again. So this is like a double agent, man. This is like You are over here trying to look all innocent and nobody's going to think that you're doing anything wrong. And while you're play acting over there, pretending that you're innocent, I'm over here pretending that I'm innocent too. The problem is because you're play acting, you're not smart enough to think about whether or not I'm play acting. You got to be playing that like 3D chess, okay? You can't be expecting everybody to be exactly who they are, right? Especially if you yourself are not who you say you are. But this person is all proud of themselves, like, I've gotten these people to think everything's just gravy. There's no way they're ever going to guess that I'm just, a total maniac, right? Oh, honey. Oh, honey. So we've got the 9 of Cups. I'm going to let you think that you got exactly what you wanted. I'm going to lull you into a false sense of security. You think you got everything right at your fingertips. I don't know, you inherited a company, the company is going to be sold off, you're going to be super, super rich. Or, you married into the family, you're going to get somebody to sell off, family lands, and then they'll be rich and never talk to their family. No, we're going to let you think you got that. And then there's going to be this like white gloved hand that like backhands you and is like, really? You that dumb? What? You didn't think anything would go wrong? You just thought everything would be perfect and easy and you could just get away with everything? Like, no. Haven't you ever seen Scooby-Doo? Come on. So a little bit inept in terms of maybe I can orchestrate my own little scheme here, but woefully inept when it comes to reading other people. 10 of Wands. Hierophant and reverse. And the Ace of Swords. This is, we're not afraid to defend what it is that we have. And if we think that something needs to end in order to protect that, we will do that. I.e., if we need to, boot you from the leadership board or whatever it is. But we have the truth enabling or being the foundation for all of this. Hey, we found out you were doing this, or hey, we found out you're really, this person. Why'd you lie about your name? Or hey, we found out that you were going to chop up the company and sell it off to the highest bidder, when you promised that you would not do that before the inheritance, right? With the Hierophant in the reverse, this is you were not following the rules, or you tried to do something shady and you thought nobody would know, or you thought nobody else would be willing to be shady. This truth is going to be weaponized. It's a bow and arrow, right? Somebody is very precise. They know what's going on. So here we are back at the 9 of Swords, a concern, sense of anxiety, a feeling of, I don't know what I can do going forward. We have the 5 of Cups in the reverse and the 2 of Wands in the reverse. This is like, even if I wanted to try to move forward or make things right, I have no options. So they might feel kind of cornered. Okay, well, they figured out what I wanted to do. Now I can't do it. Those plans are useless now. Eight of Wands. If I didn't mention it, this is the Wild Reflections Tarot. There's that moon again. So now everybody's talking about these hidden motives or this secret that's come out, this secret plan. Okay, we know now, and you can't do what you thought you were going to do. So there's a choice that has to be made by this Queen of Wands in the reverse. Because the Lovers can talk about a soulmate, but it can also talk about a really important decision. And I think we all want to like romanticize it. But this is paired with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. This is saying, okay, you started this. You tried to make this a thing. Now you have to make a choice because you've been basically, exposed. How are you going to handle things going forward? What are you going to do now? High Priestess in the reverse. And this person is like, I got no clue. I don't know what to do. Now that my plan is ruined, they don't listen to their intuition is the problem. This is why they weren't able to figure out that somebody was onto them. Hello there, Maribel. How are you doing? Love you too. Hello, Atala. How are you today? Ten of Swords in the reverse and the Wheel of Fortune. So because this was, not so great a plan, it was how can I manipulate or take control over this group or this company or this family? I do feel like it was highly motivated by money or assets. Now we have things changing because, again, somebody underestimated who they were dealing with. A little bit of a taste of your own medicine is kind of what this feels like. Oh no. It's way over there, you guys. I'd have to like walk. Wait. It's facing a mirror. Maybe I can see. No, I shouldn't do that either. Okay, it flipped over. I still can't grab it. I can't tell what it is. I'm sorry. I'm the worst. Just please don't fire me. Hello, Key Controller. How are you? We've got the Six of Cups in the reverse. The Hanged Man in the reverse. And the Two of Pentacles. This is like an old score or a grudge. Somebody was willing to make a sacrifice, maybe even like had a plan for a long time in order to, do what they were doing. If you've ever seen the show Revenge, it was from, I don't know, like maybe a decade ago. More or less loved that show. There were some not awesome episodes, but I think the concept was interesting. This is like somebody who feels like they put in so much time and energy to try to make this work, and they got discovered so quickly, and it feels like all that hard work is for nothing. They were trying to get this money, but they didn't realize that the people they were going up against would partner up to protect themselves against this person. So definitely feels like teamwork or being willing to talk to people, being willing to make sure that there is open dialogue is an important balance to whatever this plan is that they were trying to do. All right. This is the Kipper. What else do we have? Hello, NJH. How are you doing? Hello, Patricia. That's kind of messed up. I hope they realize they can't have that. We've got mature man, number 5, and number 3, marriage. That's what I'm saying. So this could have been quite the age gap, or there could have been somebody who is, pursuing their second or third marriage and maybe was a little bit willing to overlook some issues in a person's past or some red flags from their potential mate. And so their family members were willing to do a little digging of their own because there was a lack of concern where there should have been some concern on this masculine energy's part. So we have somebody that decided to do something about those suspicions, and they found that there was a pattern of theft or loss in this person's past. I'm not going to make it any clearer than that, but I hope you know what I mean. This is the Earth and Bone Oracle. What else do we need to know, please? Number 23, fate, cycles, alignment, decisive moments, and opportunistic events. So I think we definitely have an opportunist here, but we also have a cycle where somebody is realizing that whatever they've been doing or whatever they've been orchestrating here, kind of like a Heartbreakers thing. Is that what it was called? With Jennifer Love Hewitt and Sigourney Weaver, I think it was. 31, conjurer, higher self, subconscious, influencing, and creation. A lot of people think that they can put on a mask and they can convince you that they are a certain person, a certain way, have a certain character. And you have to be willing to be honest with yourself about how your intuition guides you and how that information works with, the facts, right? Because there are a lot of people out there will only listen to one or the other. You got to be able to appreciate the recipe of having both of those together. And I feel like that's what happened with this King of Pentacles, or King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. There was a willingness to follow their gut and then, trust but verify kind of thing. All right, no more from this one, I guess. This is the situations deck. What else do we need to know, please? Children in the reverse. This feels to me like somebody who should know better. Could also be somebody lying about their age. And it looks like a lot of the controversy was over. There's an offer on the table. There's an agreement we're talking through. Maybe somebody is giving away too much. Maybe somebody is being a little myopic. You need to know the details before you sign something, right? And this person was about to take a risk. I feel like for many of you, I was about to marry someone I didn't really know very well. And that person could be after your money. Yeah. So there are people who care deeply about this masculine energy, or whoever is, being tricked. There's information, auditable information, something that's written down or something based on somebody's cell phone, maybe even their GPS. But because we have a concern over an event that's about to happen, which could be a wedding, we have people being willing to speak up. That Knight of Swords energy is like, well, if nobody else will, I will. I'll say it. I'm going to say it right now. And God bless people like that, because it's not always easy to communicate the truth. But if you are, working with some good intentions and you're trying to protect somebody that you care about, then, say what needs to be said. Tact be damned. Hello there, Glenda. How are you doing? Hello, William. How are you? What's up, Turtle? I don't know what you mean by that, Turtle. Do you mean like the lighting, or do you mean you watched before when my background was a different apartment? All right, I'm gonna actually end it there, but of course, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I should be able to come back for one more. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. Let me know if you need a personal reading, and I will see you on the next one. Toodles.